welcome to Living Wealthy Always. This is your host, Juneann Lewis. Tonight, my guest is a young man that I've admired for a very long time. This young man is definitely representing Guyana to the fullest. And he's one of those people that I've seen perform several times, and I followed him. And every time I see him, it's always an entertainment. This is Mr. Jumo Primo. He is three-time Soca Monarch King of Guyana, now 2015-2016. And without any further ado, let's go ahead and meet Mr. Jumo Primo. I went back to Guyana to meet with him personally, and it was a pleasure speaking with him. He touched on a few very important things. We talked about his role as a father that he's playing. We talked about one of the major things, his music, the things that he's done, what he's looking forward to do. We talked about the fact that Guyana has no copyright law. Listen to some serious things that Jumo said, and I believe this is for everyone to listen to, and the government as well, as to what we can do to help these entertainers, whether they're in fashion, whether they're in music, whether they're in movie making, whatever level of entertainment they are in, we need to help them with the copyright laws. Let's hear what Mr. Jumo Primo have to say. Let's go ahead and meet him.
Thank you for having me on Living Wealthy.
Certainly, no problem.
Thanks for having me and being a part of this whole excitement. Gonna be getting personal, I think it should.
Yes, yes. We certainly will be getting personal. Look, with no further ado, let me get to talking to you. You are, for the third time, Soca Monarch King in Guyana, representing to the fullest.
Definitely.
And you're doing a fabulous job, by the way.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
So tell us about this 3 years, what it's been like for you.
It's been an experience, and when I said experience, is about trying to keep out there, keep the fans happy, keep doing great music, keep the music going, trying to do the best that we can so that it could be recognized all over, not only in just Trinidad, but in Guyana, but Trinidad.
And look, I have to interrupt to take a break because this man is so talented. I wanted you guys to hear his 3 Soca Monarch songs that he won with.
Everybody get mad, it's carnival time again. Jumping in the sun and rain, and we feeling no pain, no pain, no pain. Everybody get mad, I wanna see your flags in the air. Waving like you just don't care. This is the time of the end, the end. When you see the people jumping out in the sun, me and the drunk in a costume band. Don't be afraid to join in the fun. When you're there on the stage, misbehave. This is the only time in the year we get on band like we don't care. Can we again same time next year so we can do this again? Bring the iron. Jump on the road now. Jump on the road now. Jump on the road now. Everybody take a wave. Wave on the road now. Wave on the road now. Wave on the road now. Because we taking the road again. And we going insane when we on the road. Jumping on the road. Waving on the road. Winding on the road. And we feeling the vibes again. Chemistry, beautiful atmosphere. When we out on the road. Costumes on the road. Jumping on the road. Waving on the road. Let me tell you this. Full speed ahead. There's no turning back. Masqueraders on the attack. When you're from overseas or out of town, this is the time we jump in. Just craziness, me and the crew, we have no behavior. You better move out the way cause you only put yourself in danger. We them on the stage and only in a range, we get to that wild as ever. Betting on me mind, they wasting no time, somebody call me down with water. I'm ready to go right now and they can stop me at all. I believe in unruly from since the day I was born. When you see me on this stage, just follow all my commands. Now everybody in the party follow my instructions and now on the road, on the road, on the road, on the road. That's me and Nule, that's me and Nule, that's me and Nule, that's me and Nule. Now everybody know exchange, exchange.
And we're back with Mr. Jumo Primo, finishing up what we were talking about.
So it's been an experience for me, even a learning process, and preparing me for Trinidad, because I'm going to Trinidad to represent Guyana also.
Wow. Look, I know Trinidad is going to be the tops, because when you get there, if you can win there, you know that that's it.
Well, Trinidad is actually the make of soca.
Yes.
You know, if you want to be anything in or anybody around the season, going all around in the Caribbean, you have to be in Trinidad. And it's a dream for me, and I'm going to work as hard as I can, because it's very important for me to be a part of this, because, you know, I've done all that I can in Guyana. I'm going to continue doing music. I'm going to continue repping my country, and I'm hoping, you know, not hoping, I know I will get the support. But Trinidad is a different approach. It's a more challenging approach, because you have all the big guns, and, you know, knowing that you're coming out of Guyana, which is not really known for soca music, but you still have the respect of some of the artists, because I've worked with Marshall, I've worked on stage with Kiss, the Dennis Belfon, the Destras, so the Bungee Garden, my face is familiar around them.
Fine.
But so to be in that circle, you know, is going to be challenging, but, you know, the familiarity with me and the artists is really exciting.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I'm looking forward to that, because I'm going early. I'm not going 2 days before a competition or 3 days. I'm going to campaign, you know, record in Trinidad. You know, some of the prominent producers also get some of the best writers that I have, you know, and try to push it. So I'm going to be having a campaign. It's going to be called Jumo Road to Soca Monarch in Trinidad 2016.
Yes.
You know, because it's going to be a very expensive venture. But, you know, I know I'm going to get the support. The campaign is going to be starting in June. So I'm going to be starting the campaign in June.
Okay,
so I want to start recording in June.
Yes, and that's June of 2015.
That's June 2015.
Yes. Well, look, with that being said, it's something I feel that you can accomplish. I've listened to your music, and I think, and the mere fact that you've already planted the seed, because you've called some powerful names that you've worked with on stage, so your face is known and is seen. Fabulous, fabulous. Look, I want to get it a little bit more personal with you, because before we got on this interview, I overheard you on the conversation with one of your children, and I was so impressed that you were saying Daddy loves you and that sort of thing. As a young man, a young artist, it's very good for us to hear that you truly do love your kids. You treat your kids like any other children, so that's definitely important. How many children do you have?
I have 3 kids.
Okay.
2 girls and 1 boy.
All right.
I call them the unruly bunch.
The unruly bunch.
The only sad thing about it is that they don't live with me. You know,
Okay.
They live in my youngest. She lives in Canada.
Okay.
My son is in New York. My eldest daughter, she's in St. Kitts, because her mom lives in St. Kitts.
Okay.
And my son, his mom, live in New York. So it's challenging. You miss them a lot. So
As a parent.
the only closest I have for them is their pictures and conversations with them. Almost trying my best to do every single day.
Yes.
Because you know, these are the times when they need you the most.
They do.
You know, and for me having a career and trying to build my career, it takes up a lot of my time.
Yes.
So that is the reason for me to be working so hard, because I don't want it to be for nothing.
Yes.
You know, I want it to be for something. It must mean something.
Yes.
My daddy was working hard, and this is what he achieved.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
I'm at a point where I've achieved a lot, but remember, the road is long.
It is.
You know, and the music scene is growing. It's very big.
Yes.
You know, and to really get to the point that you want to get to, you have to be somewhere. So it's a sacrifice.
Yes.
You know, and I hope, you know, pray your Father that they understand.
That they understand.
You know,
and that is, and the thing is, as a parent, I hope you've expressed that with them.
Definitely.
Okay.
Because sometimes when we're on the phone, you know, if I would speak to them, the smallest stuff, she'd be like, Daddy, can you come see me? I want to come. You know, I wish I could just put my finger and reach there. But I said, baby, you know that Daddy can't, because he's working. But just know that Daddy loves you, and everything that he's trying to do is
to accomplish. Is for you to accomplish.
Yes. Something that you could be proud of.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
proud of your daddy,
Yes.
because he's working hard. You know, and that's it. You know.
Okay. Well, I have to call you an international dad, because you called 3 separate countries. But that's okay. It's all right. You're doing your thing. Now, what do you want the world to know about Jumo? Because you are not, I wouldn't say a complicated person, but you're one of those artists that, in the years that I've followed you, I know that you were working with Adrian, And you guys were times two.
Yeah.
And then now I see that you're working by yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So tell us a little bit more about Jumo. I know you've already given us a tip about where you plan to be. Where do you see yourself in 5 years from now?
See myself in 5 years is a long road. You know, I tend to see tomorrow so that you could reach for that 5 years.
Right.
You know, because every day is a process and you have to work. And for me, I want people to go and research my performances.
Yes.
Look at my music, you know, and if there's anybody out there who have, you know, how we could make this thing happen, you know, don't be afraid to give me a contact, you know, because
Right.
I'm always willing to work.
Right.
Whether you're an artist, whether you're in the publishing business.
Right.
Because the goal of the music is to get the music out there.
Yes.
You know, you feel just like how Trinidad has.
Yes.
The
Yes.
problem is that we don't have copyright laws in this country.
Yes.
You know, and that is very, very sad. Sad on our part because there's so much talent in Guyana
Yes.
that is unexposed, untouched.
Yes.
Right? And we don't get to reap the benefits. I'm actually, I wouldn't say lucky. I'm blessed that I could get a chance to go abroad.
Yes.
And people can see my performances
Yes.
and you know, all the medias that have the YouTubes and the Instagrams and all these things that you use to get your performances out there. You know, so this is where I wanna work on more.
Okay.
You know, so that people can actually know that I'm a songwriter. I don't only do reggae, soca music. I'm very versatile. Anything you bring, I could sing. Oldies, soca, reggae, dancehall, and all of these you could research it. You could go onto YouTube and you could find all this. I'm so the lead singer for Byron the Dragonaires also. You know, he's passed on, but I'm still doing my thing.
And as you said, Byron Lee and the Dragonaires, I think you started there. Is that where you started?
No, basically I started in Guyana with different groups. You know, I've been through. I think I've been in every single band that has ever been in Guyana from my time. Like, you know, the Mischievous Guys. I started with Mischievous Guys. Went with Easy Connection. Then I moved on to Jerusalem. I played a part in Sheriff Deputies. I played a part in Mingle Song Machine. So I had a good background of rehearsing and getting me to this point, you know, with different groups, you know, and we used to play at Pegasus with Jerusalem here.
Oh, okay.
So, you know, those are some of the groups, and then I was in New York, and then my release saw me, and, you know, he liked the performance, and he said, hey, you want to be a part of the Dragonaires? I said, what? Ready, gone, go. So it took off from there, you know, and you know, being in Byron has taught me a lot, you know, because you know it's you would think you know it all, but when you're in a bigger group, the experience is wider.
Your experience is wider, certainly. Well, what's your type of experience that you've got? You've been in this industry for quite a while. What would you say to the young artists who are coming up that want to break into this industry? What would be your advice to them?
My advice to them is not only doing the music, you have to love what you do. It's a challenge, you know, you could get depressed, you don't want to do it anymore. But if you look at it, music runs the world. Music is life itself. And if you love music and this is something that you want to do, it's your dream, don't matter what, keep doing it. I mean, you have to have a backup plan. You know, your education is first.
Yes.
You know, because when you don't have the music, you can't sing, you have to learn, you know, and you know, even though you might not have the studies, you have to try your best to get it done, you know, so keep doing what you're doing, focus more, look at people who are more experienced so that you could learn, so that you could craft your own image, you know, because when somebody says Jumo, everybody knows what Jumo does.
Yes.
You know, when somebody says Machel, everybody knows what Machel does.
Yes.
So you need to be your own person.
Yes.
You have your own image, your own identity. You understand? And you have to be very disciplined. It's not about hype or ego. Very, very disciplined.
Yes.
A lot of things is going to come your way to sidetrack you, but you have to be determined and say, this is what I want to do, and I'm going to do it because what I'm saying to you is what I have been through.
Information, Jumo. I mean, I think somebody just got edified, and if they're really truly serious about what they're doing, they're either going to follow, or if not, they're going to have to drop off. Yes.
Well, you know, knowledge is power, and
it is.
You know, Byron Lee taught me told me the same things. So I'm just relating the knowledge,
Right,
whatever
that's
the
been
teachings
passed
that he
on.
has given me to you know, to other people and young artists.
Yes, the young
because
artists.
in Guyana of itself, it's very tough for us because, like I said before, the copyright laws. You know, there's nothing to protect the artists. There's nothing to protect our music. You know, so most people should rely on the shows.
Right.
You know, but you can't give up.
Right,
You know,
right.
because if you say like, my music don't pay, you know, some people parents will tell them music don't pay, music can't do anything
Yes,
for you.
yes, yes.
But music is universal. I
It
mean,
is.
everything has to start somewhere.
Somewhere, yes,
You understand?
yes,
and
yes,
we're,
yes.
you know, they
Yeah.
have artists in this country that are doing it, and
Yes.
every year we contribute to what we're doing. So
Certainly.
you gotta stay focused on people.
Okay, good. With that being said, I know you talked about copyright infringements here in this country.
definitely.
Are you and other artists like yourself trying to do something to make sure that that is corrected?
Well, basically, Cross Color, which is the management team I'm from, you know, they
Yes.
started the Guyana Music Network. You know, it's actually a start where people, other artists could register and get themselves together so that we could get this. But copyright law is very big. It's very important.
It is.
And I
you
don't
know,
think
internationally
it wouldn't really cover music alone.
Yes.
So I think that is one of the challenges of getting it into the process right now.
Yes.
But you gotta keep on trying.
And you have to keep on trying.
You gotta keep
Good.
on trying
Good.
because we really, really need it. Because if you look at it, Barbados have their copyright laws, and mostly artists make real money.
Yes.
Even just for the season alone,
Yes.
they make a lot of money.
Yes.
You understand? This is living wealthy.
Yes.
So we as musicians
Yes.
should supposed to be
Yes.
wealthy.
Yes.
You know, because if you look at all the countries that have copyright laws, like Trinidad,
Jamaica.
look at Jamaica, look at
Yes.
these places, and it also helps to bring tourism because
Yes.
people come
Yes.
to see performances.
Yes.
You
Yes.
understand? So, and you get benefits out of that.
Yes.
And there is no show that could happen in Jamaica or Trinidad. No matter who
Barbados,
they bring in,
yes.
Barbados, you have to have local talent on the stage because this is our country. You
Yes.
can't bring people to take out the money and then you're not giving us anything. And then when we charge, you want to cut we short and tell you, man, you're homegrown and this. No, these people coming here because you respect them.
Yes.
You understand?
But you
have to
respect them for a reason.
Exactly.
Yes.
You have to respect us for the same reason
Yes.
because
Uh-huh.
I would say this with no apology. A lot of them come
Yes.
here and sometimes they only have one song, and the money that they get to perform is not even the money that they would want to pay us just for one song. They have one song. When they finish singing that one song, that's it for the night. And we could go all night, probably an hour. Me myself times two. Vanilla and all these other artists. We could actually stand up on stage for actually an hour or 45 minutes and give a good performance with music.
Right.
And some of these guys come with one song into the country and I get an all kind of 3,000, 4,000 US.
Yes.
It's like, seriously?
Yes.
What about us?
Yes.
We have families to feed.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
Mash time, pure local music. That is the time we're supposed to be making money.
Money, yes.
Every time the song play, it should
Yes.
be, even if it's 25 cents or 10 cents,
Yes.
it adds up.
You know, Jumo, you brought up something very interesting, and this is going out to anyone that's watching, whether it's from the Guyana government or from anyone in the authority that has a decision to bring this bill to life. There needs to be copyright infringement laws. And for not just Guyana, but for any one of those countries that are taking, and I would call it in this case, for a lack of a better word, taking advantage of the local artists. Because I've seen Jumo perform several places. I know I see him perform internationally, but when I'm following you, Jumo, I'm seeing you performing all of the place. And for me to hear that you're not being paid or compensated for your performance, and you do a fabulous job. I've been to your performance, I've watched them, and you come away entertained. This man puts his entire body, you put not only song, but your entire body into what you're doing.
Because
so,
it's my life, you know.
Yes, it is your life. Yes, yes.
Let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 2. What you say? Faster. When you reach out, just stimulate me. Somebody put your hands in the air. Come on, I went to a
Jumo, I'm definitely going to be one of the people trekking to see what we can do to get those laws changed.
Yeah, you know,
because I've seen it here in Guyana. I'm watching people with the music cards, and I was speaking to somebody who created a film. I was speaking, I don't know if you guys know him, he's with Blackwater Productions, Mark Mosley, and he just made a film, and he said to me, I'm not releasing my film because I have no copyrights, because he says if I put it out there, somebody's going to be recording it and selling it, and nobody does anything about it. And these people have put all their talents in, so definitely, yes.
That is the point.
Yes,
I mean,
yes.
You know, for our performances, we get a fee, yes, but you know, it's not what we really deserve. You know, because we, especially me, myself, Adrian, we're more dominant in the Guyanese industry. You know, and if I should say that when I go and do a performance, everybody knows that I entertain and I give it my all. You understand? So it's like, you know, you need to be rewarded for that. It's not like you don't get paid, but what you're getting is not what really you're supposed to, because you can be on the stage for an hour and a half. A guy from whether Trinidad or Jamaica will ever come with one song or two songs and get triple times the money that you would actually, you know. So like I say, when you build your artists, you build your country and you build our industry.
Yes.
You understand? And that is why in Jamaica and Trinidad and these places, why I keep calling these places, because they support their own. They support their own, whether it's fashion, whether it's music, whether it's modeling, whatever it is, they lend the support. Jamaica, you could never tell a Jamaican it's not a Jamaican. You don't care how bad it is. You understand? So we need that same kind of mentality to support our own. It's on us to continue to do good music.
It is.
You understand? It's our job. That is my job. You know, and as long as I'm here in music, I will always try to give it the best that I can, because my fans is from 1.5 to 60 and over. 99. You understand? So I have a whole wide scope of people that I have to please. You understand? So it's not hard for me, because I love doing it. Love doing music, and the family can sit down and enjoy and say, we love the song. You know, there's no greater joy than that. But you just want to be compensated for that. You understand? For that kind of contribution, you really need to. And everybody who's in arts or entertainment need to be compensated for everything that it is do, because you put your heart and soul into it. You understand? And if you want people to come here, and you want people to recognize our talent in our country, you have to play a part in our industry. You understand? In every single thing that we do. So that is my plea. Support your own, no matter where you go, no matter who you are. You understand? Support your own.
That is what you call a mouthful, and it's a powerful mouthful. Definitely something that we need to recognize. And Jumo, one of the last questions I have to ask you on Living Wealthy always, because we have to ask everybody, what is living wealthy to you, Jumo Primo?
You could have all the money in the world and you're still not happy. You have to have peace of mind. You have to be one with yourself. You need to be one with your fans. You need to be one with your family. And you have to have the most important thing in the world, God in your life.
Oh my goodness, that is definitely powerful.
You have to. Without that, there is no health here. There wouldn't be no wealthy either. And you know, on a closing note, you have to respect each other. It doesn't matter how high you are in society. We all have a heart that beats. You understand? And we all it beats at one, whether fast, whether slow. You understand? So we need to respect each other. That is living healthy
and living
wealthy.
Yes, and you said it. Well, I want to thank you so much for your time. It was, I truly appreciate this. And as I said, my reasons for being here in Guyana today is to promote the local artists, among all the things that I'm doing here, but I want to promote Guyana's talent, the people that are doing things to represent Guyana in a positive way. And I truly do feel that we have a lot of talent here in Guyana. And that's all for now from Living Wealthy. Always, you guys remember, I love you. I will be bringing you more stuff from Guyana, and I'll be talking to Miss Vanilla, Miss Sonia Noel, and many other people that I met in Guyana. We'll bring those, and that will be other shows. So stay tuned for those other shows as well. All right, talk to you guys later. Bye-bye. Oh, my goodness. Oh, she is Guyanese from Linden. Oh, fantastic. Congratulations to him. Oh, okay. That's good. Okay, speaking about that, I am going to ask personal questions in terms of, is there a Miss Jumo? There is a Miss Jumo. Okay. Miss Jumo. Okay. Miss